Hi everyone, my name is Nick and welcome to Getting Social with Nick. Now for today's video, I'm going to go over kind of an elusive thing. It's a step-by-step guide on how to find influencers for your brand, for your store, for your service, basically anything. And kind of what I've done in the past that's worked. So this video is going to be broken down into 3 separate sections. How to find them, what to say when you do find the right influencer, and number 3, contracting. Do not overlook number 3. It is very, very important. All right, so for the first step is finding influencers. So whether you're going to use Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, or all of them, your main focus on finding an influencer should be on the platform that you are most focused for the campaign. So whether it's going to be an Instagram campaign, find influencers on Instagram. TikTok, same thing, find them on TikTok. Now after you do find an influencer that kind of fits your brand and kind of look that you're going for, you should research their other platforms to kind of see their engagement across. But when you're first doing your initial research, just stick to the platform that your campaign is going to be on. All right, now how to find them. There are 2 techniques that I use to find influencers. So let's say you're a beauty brand. What you're gonna do is you're gonna search Instagram for all the keywords that you want your content to pop up in. And once you do that, there should be a slew of photos, a slew of influencers that you can kind of click and investigate yourself. Now, a second way to find the right influencer is to search your area. Search all the little towns around you. Also search kind of like hotspots, like whether it be malls, beaches, etc. Finding a local influencer, one is very important, especially if you're more of a localized business or service. And in my experience, finding a local person has always been better than working with someone that isn't in your town or your city. So the 2 ways that I find good influencers is to 1, search the keywords that you want, and then 2, search your local areas and kind of scrub through and see which influencers pop up and kind of do your research from there. Now, while investigating, there's a couple different things that you should look at. Definitely look at their previous posts and kind of see the engagement that's been happening from them. Look at their stories, kind of get a feel for their content. You could also use websites like Social Blade to kind of see their overall statistics, whether they're trending upwards in followers and engagement or whether they're trending downwards. Also, you can see the consistency in their posting, whether it fluctuates heavily or they kind of have a consistent posting schedule. You can also see their engagement rate, which is very, very important. Good engagement rate is usually between 1 and 3%. Higher than that, lower than that. And through Social Blade, you could see their connected accounts, whether they're on YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, all the above. So it's very good to start on Instagram. Like I said before, search all the keywords that you want your content to pop up in. There should be a slew of influencers that you could see and you can kind of check out. Once you find the right one, do a little research on their analytics on Instagram. It's very limited, but you can kind of see their most recent posts and how they've been doing. If you do see an ad or something that resembles a sponsored ad, definitely reach out to that brand to kind of see how it was working with that influencer. Instagram is kind of like their resume, so you're basically reaching out to their former employer. And then once you do that, go to Social Blade, like I said, so you can take a look at their overall statistics, followers, engagement rate, all that good stuff. Now, once you find the right influencer, reach out to them. I know this sounds simple, but it can be pretty tricky. If they have an email in their bio, always go through their email. Their DM messages, especially if they have a lot of followers, probably they just get flooded all the time. So definitely, if they have an email, reach out to their email. So email over DM all day, every day. You should definitely do both, but in my experience, email has been tenfold as far as the response rate. Now, I will also throw some examples of emails that I have sent out in the past, just so you get a good understanding. Now, last but not least is contracting. always have a contract. If people don't want to use a contract, they're not taking this as seriously as they should. It's pretty unprofessional, so always use a contract. Now, what to put in that contract is completely up to you. Now, we'll throw some examples of contracts up on the screen in a second. So after asking a couple clients, it feels pretty weird to publicly disclose any like contract stuff. So I'm just going to put up a generic one right here. If you have any questions about what to ask for and what to give in return, please email me. I'll be more than happy to answer some questions. Now, in my personal experience, stories and reels definitely have had a much bigger impact on our campaign than feed posts. So keep that in mind, but do not discount feed posts. Now, what you should ask for and what you should give to the influencer varies a lot based on their following, their engagement rate. Now, if you have any specific questions, I'll put my email in the description so you can reach out. You could also throw them in the comment section down below. Now, working with influencers, there is no templated thing that you could just follow step by step. You have to figure out what's best for you, what's best for your brand, what's good for them, and kind of mesh all of those together. All right, and that is it. That is a beginner's guide to working with influencers, step by step, to go from nothing to something. All right, that is it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, like I said, throw them in the comment section or email me, and I'll see you later. Peace.